Michael Saylor said something there earlier on in the week. He said that every company is going to be a Bitcoin Treasury Company. That means that every company will hold Bitcoin on its balance sheet. I'm not so sure, Michael, about that, to be honest. The people will not invest. I don't think people will invest in companies on the stock exchange based on the number of Bitcoin that they are carrying on their balance sheet. No. People will prefer to hold Bitcoin and take self-custody of it in a multi-sig way. Get that again. Take self-custody of it multi-sig way. Yes. That's not the same as buying shares in a company that's listed on the stock exchange that holds Bitcoin, basically. No, that's not the same as buying Bitcoin, taking self-custody in a multi-sig way. No, I don't agree with that anyway, Michael. I don't think the stock market has a terribly bright outlook, to be honest about it, on a Bitcoin standard, because Bitcoin demonetizes stocks. People will not want to invest their Bitcoin in stocks. They would prefer just to hold Bitcoin, because Bitcoin outperforms stocks. They can make more stocks, but they can't make more Bitcoin, you see. That's why Bitcoin demonetizes stocks. So, Michael, I don't agree with that. I don't think you're right. There are hundreds, I think 200 Bitcoin Treasury Companies now. Somebody said lately, about 200 around the world. 200 listed companies that hold Bitcoin on their balance sheet. And it did wonders for MicroStrategy, and they've really flown with it. I was talking yesterday about all the various different MSTR, STRK, STRC, and so on. And I don't hold much hope for them either. No, they don't beat holding Bitcoin in your own possession, basically. Self-custody. In your own possession, it would be a term used in the silver word. In your own self-custody, to take self-custody is what a Bitcoiner would, how a Bitcoiner would express that action. But anyway, Bitcoin is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is winning, and you got to get some Bitcoin. Like, share, and subscribe, guys.